Hi, today we are back out at the Legacy at Lake Dunlap. We are here to give you an update. The Chesmar model is open and we can't wait to show it to you. Let's go take a look at this beautiful model home. Looking at the exterior here, you have a nice wide driveway. You would have a 3-car garage. Come on in. Welcome to the Dublin, just shy of 2,500 square feet. Come on in. You notice the entryway? How tall the ceilings are here as well? I love that. Come on, your guests will love it too.
Hello.
The front door, if it matters to you, it does have this nice design here, so it gives you light but also more privacy. I know some people like the clear glass, but others like to opt for this little texture just to give them more privacy. Nice tall ceilings. I love the wood on the walls here. This entry just feels very warm, very inviting, and lots of natural light with all of these beautiful windows. You have your drop zone here, keeps the family organized with your purses and your keys, backpacks, all the things. In the front of the home, you're also going to have your laundry room. I like that there's a window in this room too. A lot of the times your laundry rooms can seem very dark and dingy. They put a coat closet in here as well. I think that's a very practical and functional use of this space. And it too has its own door just to keep the noise and stuff kind of contained. This here is your door, your entrance into the garage. So when you come home and you park in the garage, this is going to be your entrance as the homeowner. Here you're going to have a study. This one has lovely built-ins. And it has a true Harry Potter closet. I love that they used all of the under the stairs for more storage. Oh yeah? If you decided that you wanted to, so let me back up a little bit. This is the Dublin floor plan. It is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath floor plan. If you wanted a 5th bedroom, you could make this a 5th bedroom. You would still have the closet, but you're gonna lose a powder room over here. Not lose it, it's gonna become another full bath. So you would have 5 bedrooms and 4 full bathrooms if you wanted that configuration instead. But I do like the home office. In this living room, these ceilings are just shy of 20 feet, if not 20 feet. You have these beautiful windows. This is a beautiful space. The fireplace here is electric, and they did this nice tile work all the way to the ceiling. This is a really nice focal point that just anchors this space. All right, so I mentioned this powder room over here. If you converted that office into a 5th bedroom, this powder room would become a full bathroom. Right now, as it is a true powder room where you have the little sink and toilet, and you have this awesome linen closet here that goes the width here of this room. Then coming into your kitchen, you have your double oven here, your island, your gas cooking. Now, those little windows there, I love those, and those do come standard. They just bring in a little more light and just make your kitchen open and airy. Your dining space is here, plenty big. You have access to the covered patio, which is standard in Chesmar Homes. They will always give you a covered patio. One thing that you don't see here in the model are going to be blinds. Blinds throughout the home do come standard with Chesmar Homes in the Legacy at Lake Dunlap. So keep that in mind. Some other things that come standard out here with Chesmar are going to be, they're going to give you a pre-plumbed loop for your water softener and a home security system. So truly move-in ready. The primary is right over here. We did this fun little wood here. This room, this is my taste. I know it's not for everyone, but in my own room, I have black with the trim behind my bedroom. So I love the way this room is decorated. I know that's all personal preference and you can change paint color and all the things, but I love this room. It feels very warm. It feels kind of masculine, but also soft with the fabrics. Beautiful room. Flooring is light, which is nice because you have such dark paint on the walls that light floor just brings it up. So here in your primary, you're gonna have the stand-up shower. You have 2 vanities, a linen closet right by you, Brody. You wanna open that door. You have your water closet here with its own door. And then your closet. Pretty decent sized closet. Not the biggest, but it's practical. If you wanted a bathtub, that is an option for you. The way it would look if you did that, you would lose the separate vanities and you would have one dual vanity and you would lose this linen closet. This would come out a little bit and your tub would be here. You'd lose a little bit of the shower, but that would be your configuration. If a bathtub is important to you, it is an option. Not sure if I showed you, I don't think I did, but here was the pantry. It's bigger than it looks. Give you another shot of this beautiful kitchen because this is the heart of the home. And then we'll take you outside on the patio. Covered patios in Texas are so important because as you can see, it's what? Almost 11 o'clock in the afternoon and that sun is already blazing. So having a covered space so you can actually enjoy the outdoor space is so important. They just have the recessed lighting here now, but it is blocked for ceiling fans. So the support and the electrical is already there if you want to drop fans in. Again, great option. I would highly recommend ceiling fans outside. Just move some air. All right, let's go check out the upstairs. The decor in here, I love it. Look at this little acrylic cowboy hat. So cute.
Why is it so cute?
I'm gonna get you. This would be your garage and this would be walled off. For Chesmar, this is also going to be your design center. So if you build out here, this is where you would come and do your design choices, which is kind of nice because a lot of other builders, you work in town. Let's say you work here in New Braunfels, you pick out your home, you do all the things, but you have to go into San Antonio to the design centers there. I love that you have, it's right here. So just think about that. That's a convenience factor that you're not going to see with a lot of other builders. Let's go upstairs. Upstairs, you have this nice soft carpet. I don't love carpet, but I tell you why I love it upstairs, because it definitely helps with noise, especially with children. So it's going to help keep the downstairs a little more quiet. And children seem to like to have carpet too. They like it under their feet. Comfortable. So up here, here's a full bath. You've got this nice tile on the floor that looks like wood, and they carried it up on the ceiling here. Nice touch. Nice vanity. Great, great for all your upstairs guests, children, perfect. You have a linen closet here. Extra towels, bedding, sheets. Here is one of the bedrooms up here. I love the decor. I point these out because this is something you can do at build. If you're wanting hardwired lights next to your bed or in any other places in your home, just think about that when you're at the building stage so you can let your electrician know, hey, I would like hardwired sconces next to the bed. And if you want them on a different switch, Maybe you want them on a dimmer, ask for that. You could always put some light switches next to the bed, just in case you wanted everything else off and wanted to leave these on. Food for thought. Here's a little walk-in closet. Remember, you were at the Legacy at Lake Dunlap.
I don't like this.
The doors being so close. Yeah, I could see that. Here's bedroom number 2 upstairs. Lake Dunlap fun. Love the decor in here. I just want to highlight it because you are lake living. So you have the oars, you've got the little life jackets. I would have never thought to do that, but I think that's darling. You have fish, boats. This closet, it would have bars and shelving. Right now it doesn't because it is hiding the ductwork for the AC. The window would come standard though in this room, in this closet. But you would have a bar and shelf otherwise. It's just because it's the model. Right now they have the garage converted for the business offices, so they had to do this in the interim. Keep that in mind. So we had the 2 bedrooms, the linen closet. You have this nice catwalk. So we'll show you looking down into your entry, your foyer. Very pretty. And then you can look over here down into the living space. You have a great game room, media room here, TV, ceiling fan, hardwired lights. See, they wanted to display this artwork. Again, something to keep in mind when you're thinking about lighting and where to put electrical. This is my favorite room in the house. I think this room is so sweet. This is a true ensuite. I mean, this little blanket is a mermaid tail. That is darling. I would have loved this room as a little girl. Look at this. How sweet. And then you come into the bathroom, and that is how you would access the closet as well. They did such a good job. I mean, look, there's even seashells on the tie back. That's precious. All right, let's back up out of here. We were happy to bring you an update at the Legacy at Lake Dunlap. This is a beautiful home. I'll stop here and just give you a little more information on the neighborhood itself. The tax rate out here, you cannot beat it. It is 1.75. That is huge. And you don't have those other taxing jurisdictions that other communities here in New Braunfels have. There's no MUD district, PID district, SUD district. Those stand for special utility districts, municipal utility districts, and they are their own taxing entities. So something very important to pay attention to when you're looking at communities are asking about those additional taxes. They're going to show you what the property taxes are, but you need to make sure they give you the entire picture of those taxes. Your HOA fees out here are $650 a year. You will have lake access out here. There is a park. There will be pickleball. There'll be lawns for you to play on and hang out with the family, barbecue areas. And the most important thing about this community, other than being on the lake, Highway 46. You are right along Highway 46, which will connect you to I-35 within 10 minutes and Interstate I-10 within maybe 15, 20 minutes, just depending on traffic. So for my commuters, great location. You're close to all things, and there's more to come. Creekside would be very close for you. As you know, I will show you on the map video here in just a little bit exactly where this community sits in relation to all things New Braunfels. They have great incentives out here right now. There's lots available, greenbelt lots if you don't want rear neighbors. Call me, text me, email me anytime, and I'll see you on the map video. What did you guys think of the new Chesmar model out at the Legacy at Lake Dunlap? I hope you liked it. I surely do, and I love where this community sits. So I have, if you didn't already know, I have the other builders in the community already featured on the channel, so feel free to watch those videos as well. And I wanted to zoom out here and just show you where this community sits, because it truly is in a great location because it is connected. So Highway 46 is here, and obviously here's the community of Legacy at Lake Dunlap right along Highway 46.
but it is going to connect you to Interstate I-10, which does run east and west. So if you are going to Houston, this is going to be your commute. Here you are, you have Seguin. From the neighborhood down 46 to Seguin, you're looking at 15-20 minutes. And then from the community 46 to Interstate I-35, which runs north and south, north to Austin and south to San Antonio, you're looking at probably 10 minutes. And I say that because traffic is usually heavier going towards New Braunfels than it is going towards Seguin. So keep that in mind. And then Interstate I-35 right now, northbound tends to be a little more open, a little more clear than it does going southbound these days. And that's due to construction. There's heavy construction along I-35, especially as you get closer to the Selma Universal City area. There's a big shopping area called the Forum, and that's where Interstate 35 connects to Loop 1604. They're building overpasses, and it is quite a mess right now. I won't lie to you. So by the time you watch this again, mid-July 2026, heavy construction right now along Interstate 35 going southbound. So that was important for me to show you because for my commuters, this is a great location for you, my travelers as well. And to get to the San Antonio International Airport, you're probably right now looking at about 45 minutes to an hour. And I want to now zoom in to show you what your everyday life is like as far as grocery shopping, dining, shopping, all of those things, and how close you are to that. So coming down Highway 46, you're going to have numerous gas stations. You're going to have a few drive-in or drive-through options. You have a fried chicken place. You have a Whataburger. Over here, you're going to have a restaurant called Clear Springs. It's one of the staples of New Braunfels. It's been there forever, and they have some of the best fried catfish and onion rings. Their plate of onion rings are big enough for your family to share. Great place. Love their sweet tea also. So if you like good sweet tea, that's the place to go for it. And then if you get on Interstate I-35 and head northbound, you have that whole Creekside area, which has your Buc-ee's, it has your Target, your Best Buy, your Hobby Lobby, tons of restaurants. You have BJ's, PF Chang's. Oh man, there are so many restaurants. Lupe Tortilla, you've got Top Golf, a pickleball place, something for everyone out here. There's liquor stores, there's Bath and Body Works, you name it, it's here. And then your HEB Plus is on the other side of 35 right here, which is going to be where you're going to do your grocery shopping. And it's a great grocery store. We in Texas, we love our HEBs. And then right on the other side is going to be Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's usually has your best gas prices in the city. So if I were you, that would be where I would go and get my gas. It can get really crowded, really busy, but it's a fun place as well. And like I said, good gas prices. That commute for you from Legacy at Lake Dunlap, probably 15 minutes, just depending on what time of day you go. Traffic can get pretty backed up right in this area. The closer you get to 35, the busier that gets. Canyon High School sits along I-35 along the frontage road. That would be the high school right now that is currently zoned to the Legacy at Lake Dunlap. So right along in here. And then you can see that Highway 46 hits Loop 337, which goes all the way around New Braunfels. So there's lots to do all along the loop. There's a Harley Davidson. You can get off and head to Green. Green is a lovely place. You've got Green Hall, antique shopping. There's a winery. There's markets on the weekends. And then, of course, downtown New Braunfels, you've got Schlitterbahn, Landa Park. 20 minutes, you're downtown. Again, that can all, change depending on the time of day and all the things. And right now it's summertime. A lot of people are here in the summer. So wherever you go, anticipate it taking longer because the traffic here, it gets a lot worse in the summertime because of Schlitterbahn and both rivers that run through town. So we have a lot of water recreation. And right now, we are so thankful our rivers are flowing due to a lot of rain that we had in the spring. So we're looking forward to a great summer. And here's that lovely I-35 that runs, southbound here to the international airport. Like I said, that's going to take a little bit longer these days just because traffic along 35 too, or construction along 35. But great community, great location. I can't stress it enough. You're here, you have lake access to Lake Dunlap, and that's precious in and of itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I'll see you on the next tour.